In this video, we want to take a little look at how you can warm up effectively on land when you don't get a chance to go into the water 20, 30 minutes or even an hour prior to your race. So say you're at a particular large gala and you want to be able to get in, you'll have a feel of the water, so you'll have your set warm-up times, but then it could be a couple of hours before you actually get back into the water. So we want to look at ways in which you can warm your body up effectively so that you're ready to race and you're getting your body ready to do the thing you want it to do, which is to perform well and to its maximum, rather than feeling that you're still a little bit tight and not quite warmed up properly. So we're going to start with a whole body warm-up. So you're going to look to around about 40 minutes before your race. You want to go off and take a little bit of a walk around for 5 to 10 minutes just to start getting the blood flow back into your body. After that, we're going to do a series of light exercises that's going to warm up all of your muscles and all of your joints so that when you get behind the blocks, you are physically ready. It's just the mental preparation that you then need to go through. So we're going to do a series of warm-ups called ASTARTS and look at the ankles. So if I stand side on to you, if I start with my right leg, I'm going to put that behind me. I'm going to have my left leg slightly bent and my right leg's all the way out behind me. We're going to start to come up onto your tiptoes and you're going to roll the ankle whilst getting the knee and the hip involved. And you're going to go 10 to 15 times around one way. And then you're going to come back the other. So if I now stand front onto you, so you can see you're really looking to get that ankle moving and to get that flexibility into the ankle, because that's where you're going to need the power in your starts and turns. And equally, as in your leg kick, you need to have the feet nice and flexible. So that's your ankle. So you do one side of the body and then you'll do the other leg. The S in ASTARTS is squats. Now with your squat, you're going to start to bring your arms into it. So we're going to start to get the shoulders moving as well. So this is a progressive warm-up, okay? So if I stand side onto you, you may have difficulty in doing a squat. So please practice them and make them part of your daily routine. So effectively, you might only want to come down part way to start with. And as you get warmer, you're going to come down a little bit lower. Now front onto you, I'm going to come through and start moving my arms up as far as I can, and I'm starting to now sit down lower into that squat position. So you're going to want to do 2 to 3 sets of 10 squats just to start getting that blood flow into the legs. The next exercise we're going to look at is the toe touch. So feet out nice and wide, and again it's a progressive warm-up. So we're going to come down towards the toes to start with. Go as far as you're able to, so your other arm out and you're coming across the body. So we're starting to warm the core up and we're warming up the hamstrings. Come down towards your feet, and eventually you'll be able to find that you can get to the feet, again keeping the legs straight, coming up fully to standing and then down again. So you're twisting and you're getting that rotation. The A in ASTARTS is for arms, but we're going to do a little bit of rotation with this as well. So we're going to have our arms, so very classic when you see people warming up on poolside, getting your arms going, but equally we need to start bringing your torso. So we're looking for that twist effect on the torso. So we're starting to come around. So keep your head looking forward for around 10 to 12 of them, and then 10 to 12 where you're looking behind you. So look and pause and then come back round to the front. So you want to feel the twist in your hips as well. So this is going to help you when you're breathing through your strokes as well. The R in ASTARTS is for a reverse lunge. We're also going to do this with an arm raise above your heads. So if I'm standing side onto you, I'm going to step backwards and my arms are going to come up as high as I can, standing up. Again, you should be feeling quite warm by the time you get to this. 2 sets of between 10 and 15. The next T we're going to look at is the toes to hand. You can, if you want, you can do a knees to hand. Now, if you're a little bit unsure about your balance, then it's always good if you've got something to be able to hold on to. Now that could be like a railing, or alternatively hold on to someone's shoulder. Knee to hand, just bringing the knee up. So step back and forward. So side on, I'm going to take my leg behind me, come up and back down. So it's just nice, it's just gentle, it's just warming up the hips, just starting to get that movement into it. If you wanted to be able to do the toe to hands, then literally same hand out, coming through, step back, just swing that leg through. The final S that we're going to look at in ASTARTS is the swan into downward dog. So if I turn side on for you with this, you're going to come down, hands down on the floor, into a plank position. You're going to push yourself back, so your heels are towards the floor, and you're going to do one foot, so push one heel down, pause, and then come up and push the other one. So we're starting to warm up the calves. Just a dynamic stretch on the calves, just to get them moving. And then from this position, we're going to push back a little bit further, so both heels towards the floor, feeling a bit of a stretch under the armpits. And then we're going to come forwards, so that you let your hips come down towards the floor, roll onto your left hip, so keeping your body nice and upright, and then onto your right hip, let that sit down, come back up. By the end of ASTARTS, you should have a light sweat on. That will help you and keep your muscles nice and warm. Once you've done that, put a couple of jumpers on, put some tracksuit bottoms on, put a nice tracksuit top on, or a hoodie, or something nice and warm, and keep that warmth. You might even want to put gloves on, just to keep your hands nice and warm as well. But make sure that you're wrapped up, because you want to keep that heat in your body. Keep moving your body all the way down through as you go down from where all your kit is, down into the race area, and lining up, waiting to go in your heat. Keep that warmth, and then once you're ready, then strip off into your race gear. So keep that warmth. That's the most important thing. You want to keep that blood supply in your muscles. Good luck in your racing, and good luck in your dry land warm-ups as well.